Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, enlightened VEDAGURUDEV, the holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Welcome to our March 15th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDAGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. As you can see, we're live right here, Thai live palm trees. You know, we are transmuting live from a Thailand beach right now. That is a real Thai ocean right behind me. So before we get started, let's tell you about the new promotions we have. We just updated our Kriya Yoga Masterclass video and our Kriya Yoga Shop video. So we'll start with the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We have a lifetime membership, one-time payment, only $200. All you gotta do is go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. In this video, you'll see all the benefits you get from becoming a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So if you would like to become a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, make a one-time payment, and you'll be in for life. You could go at your own comfort. You could go at your own pace. No rush. Take your time. Go through all of our hundreds of classes and pick out which Kriyas uplift you in your daily life, and you could become a lifetime member. So our next promotion and the way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is to go to our Kriya Yoga shop. So you visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. Just go to kriyayogashop.com, and we have a new video showing all the products we have in our Kriya Yoga shop. So just go to kriyayogashop.com, and I'll show you everything in this video that you have available to purchase just by going to kriyayogashop.com. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga Shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga Shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedgurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. So go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Support Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, tumblers, notebooks, and canvases. And we also have 108 Raksha beads. Veronica has a few left. So get them while they last, because I don't know how long they're going to last. And also, if you want to practice Kriya Yoga, but your financial situation isn't too good in the new year of 2026, you can go to Kriya Yoga. Just go to freekriyayoga.com. Let me get that banner right here. Nope, it doesn't want to give it to me. Okay. All right, there you go. Discover Kriya Yoga, 100% free. Discover Kriya Yoga, 100% free, no pressure. Freekriyayoga.com. We have thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world. And so if you love Kriya Yoga, but you don't have the financial means to join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass for our lifetime membership, you could just go to freekriyayoga.com and yeah, become a lifetime member. Okay, let me everybody put your comments in the YouTube chat while we're getting situated. Also, if you want to become a YouTube channel member, you could just go right there, become a member of VEDAGURUDEV'S YouTube channel, YouTube /@VEDAGURUDEV, and you can become a YouTube member there. We have daily videos and Babaji quotes and our live streams and everything, so a lot of value on our YouTube channel also. So with that said, let's get started with our March 15th VEDAGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDAGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. Namaste, Vedgari Moksha. Glad to have you here. Oh, you're muted.
I could have
muted. Okay.
I could have sworn I unmuted myself, but namaste,
okay.
everyone. I'm happy to be here for yet another Soul Talks. We keep coming. We're not giving up. Another Soul Talks. So yes.
Never give up, never surrender.
Never
what do you
surrender.
think of our new intro videos and for the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and the Kriya Yoga Shop?
It woke me up. I was like,
ding.
Yes.
You know?
Ding.
So there should be no question how you could support the Kriya Yoga School. We got many different ways. Join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, lifetime membership. You know, go to our Kriya Yoga store, support Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork. Or just go to our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayoga.com.
Well, we have a couple hellos. So
nice.
Paul, our loyal friend and fellow student, says, hello, friends. Hello, Paul.
Hello, friends. Glad to have you here, Paul. If you have any questions, you're always welcome on StreamYard, and you're always welcome in the YouTube chat. You know, we'll answer all your questions wholeheartedly as best we can. I don't know everything, but I'll try to give my insights, my opinion as best as I can, you know?
Yeah, that's all we can do. Do our best. Oh. Sandy, the psychic medium 23, says, hi, cuties. Namaste. Well, hi,
hello,
cutie, back
cutie
to you.
Sandy. glad to have you here. All the best in Canada. Hope you're doing well. If you have any questions or any insights, or you just like to listen in the background, it's all
Yeah.
perfectly fine. No judgment at the Kriya Yoga Masterclass.
Yes. It's
Whichever
perfect.
way works best for you is perfect.
Yes. At the Kriya Yoga shop, the Raksha beads are going fast, so I'll show them to you guys. So I have them all packaged up, ready to go. So they're going quick.
Nice.
So I'll show you everything you'll get. So I have the Raksha beads. So they feel really nice counting. So not with your pointy finger. So yeah, these
108
feel really
Raksha
nice.
beads. VEDGURUDEV approved, tested, activated, consecrated, blessed. You know?
Yes. And
I
then you
wouldn't
get
sell you
the
anything I wouldn't use myself.
yeah. So and then you have the sutra string, blessed by Vedguru Dev and the Brahmin priests. So
Yeah, if you get the sutra string, wrap it around your wrist 3 times and then tie a knot. But give some space. I made the mistake many times. I cut off my circulation too
yeah.
tight. You know, so learn from VEDGURUDEV'S mistakes. Put your,
Yeah.
your index finger in there. Give it a little space, a wiggle room. And tie it, cut it. Cut off the extra string, and you should be protected out here in the Maya delusional world.
Yeah. I don't know. I love it. Like when I'm feeling like I don't know, at work especially, I'm dealing with some annoying people, I'll just tug at it and it gives me some comfort. So
Yeah,
yeah.
nice. Yeah, put your hand on it.
Yeah.
Give you some divine protection out here in the Maya delusional world. We all need it. So if
Yes.
you wear your Raksha beads and your sutra, you should be okay. And it also comes with a Sri Yantra postcard, so you could
Yeah.
focus on wealth, prosperity, abundance from Goddess Lakshmi Devi. You know,
So
and I say Goddess Lakshmi Devi's mantra 108 times in our Mantra Monday. So if you want to know what mantra to say for wealth, prosperity, and abundance, it's on our Mantra Monday playlist. Just search under Goddess Lakshmi Devi, and I say it 108 times.
yeah.
So
And you can
hopefully, we could
Vedguru Dev
we
while
could
you're
all
listening
use
to it.
we could all use some wealth, prosperity, and abundance in this year. Kind of crazy out here in these streets.
Yes. It's crazy. uh, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So
How many Raksha beads do we have left?
I have 7. So they're going quick.
7 left. So go to kriyayogashop.com. First thing you'll see is 108 Raksha beads. Click on that and get them while they last. Only 7 left.
Yep.
And if you're outside of America, you can contact me directly. Just email me and I'll send it to you. But I can't mail to the continental USA. Don't
Yeah.
ask me why. No incoming mail from America, no outgoing mail from America. But everywhere else, Canada, Australia, UK, I sent it. And our brother Darren said he got it on Saturday. When we were doing
Oh,
our Saturday
wonderful.
class, he said he got it. So, when you send mail from Thailand, it's like rolling the dice. You don't know if it's going to get there, 50-50.
Thank you.
So I'm glad it got there ahead of time. They told me 2 to 3 weeks. It was about a week. So, Esther in Australia, let me know if you got it, and let me know if you got it, Mariana, also. And yeah, if you want to support the Kriya Yoga School and have some protection, Raksha beads activated at our, what was it, February 9th, Vedic Brahmin priest Yagna. If you want to see the whole ceremony, it's on our YouTube channel. And yeah, so 7 left. If you're in the continental USA, hurry up. They're going
Yes.
fast.
Get them while they last. Sandy has a compliment for me. She says, Gari Moksha. Veronica, your hair looks...
VGM,
Yeah,
right?
that's my initials.
I think they said VGD for me before,
Yeah.
right? So you now got the abbreviation also, so it's official.
Yeah, it's official.
VGM in the
Yeah,
house.
in the house, raise the roof. Woo, woo, woo. Woo.
Actually, let me
She-
play those sound effects. We haven't played
oh
those
yeah,
sound effects in a long time.
yeah.
Let me see. Um,
Air horns, maybe. Oh.
no, that's a whistle. Oh, there you go. Bah, 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 bah. VGM in the house.
Yeah.
Put your hands up.
Sandy says, Veronica, your hair looks beautiful. Reminds me of those medieval style maidens and queens in old paintings. Yeah,
Outstanding.
maybe that's who I was in a past life. Thank you for the compliment.
Outstanding. Looking like a goddess,
Yes.
VGM.
Yeah.
Looking looking like a goddess, VGM.
Oh. J. Clo, I hope you got your Areksha beads. I was thinking about you.
Oh yeah, let
Uh,
me know if you got your Ruksha beads in the mail from Vedgari Moksha,
yeah.
VGM.
Well, he says, your thought on money and abundance, doesn't that feed into Maya delusional world? This is one of my many struggles. LOL. Great question.
Yeah, like, I mean, if Goddess Lakshmi Devi through the Sri Yantra gives me abundance, I'll accept it, you know? But I'm not like, I don't desire it, you know? I'm not like, if I get a wealth and abundance from the Sri Yantra or Goddess Lakshmi Devi or wherever it comes from, I look at it as like a blessing, you know? I'm not going to say no if I win the lottery, but I'm not attached to it either, you know? If it comes, cool. If it doesn't come, cool. So, you know, that's how people start to suffer. They attach to their desires. When their desires doesn't happen, they get sad, you know, they get depressed. I just go with the flow. Like, if it's there, cool. If it's not there, still keep going, you know, no matter what, you know. So I have that Patanjali Yoga Sutra mentality, you know, like
Yeah.
one foot in front of the other. Yeah, some days are good, some days are bad, but I live in a state of constant equanimity, right? I see everything as equal. So if I get wealth and abundance, cool. If I don't, that's cool too, you know? So I'm flexible either way, you know? So yeah, but I'm just not attached to it, you know? Like if it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, cool. So it's just another day at the office. I just go with the flow. So I see it as a blessing either way, right? If
Yeah.
I get wealth and abundance, it's a blessing. If I don't get wealth and abundance, it's a blessing still because the sun came up today and God is great every day. So I see the wealth and abundance and prosperity in my health, in nature, and everything. So that's kind of how I look at it. So I'm blessed either way, whether it's financially or it's health wise. So I always feel blessed. So,
Yeah.
you know, I accept it however it comes. So however you want to give it to me, I accept it. So that's kind of how I look at it. You know, I'm not attached to it. You know, I'm not disappointed when it doesn't happen. You know, if I bought a lottery ticket and it doesn't win, okay, whatever. You know, I never win the lottery anyway. So another day at the office. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm not
What
really
would
attached to any outcome.
what would you say like the spiritual significance is of like money on this path? Is it like maybe you're being rewarded or you just like you said you just feel wealthy, but it seems like
I mean, the
yeah.
spiritual significance of money is you have the financial means to help people. You have the financial means to uh, give offerings, you know, or help people or clear the path for people who need assistance and, you know, that type of stuff. So if I won the
Nice.
lottery, every single one of our members in our Kriya Yoga school, I would pay for them to come to Thailand or pay for them to go to India, and I would buy a big statue and transport it up to the caves of the Himalayan mountains for Babaji and Mataji too, and I don't know, you know, whoever
Yeah.
else, you know. So I would give back,
Ma-
right? You know.
yeah. Many blessings.
those
Oh,
statues in my yard when I got I came into some money I gave back to God. I say I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find the biggest statue to the deities I resonate with, and I'm gonna put them in my yard, and hence there they are, right? You know. So I kind of give back too, right? You know, it's like a
yeah,
boomerang. You throw it to me, I throw it back to you, right?
yeah.
Thank you, God. You know, I'm gonna honor you. You know, God has lets me throwed me a bone, shined some grace on me. So I'm gonna find the biggest Lakshmi statue in Thailand I could find. You know, and Shiva and Ganesh, all of the above, wherever it comes from. You know, here's looking at you. You're doing all the heavy lifting. Keep up the good work. You know.
I
So
have like a quote about money. You first you select it, you project it, expect it, collect it. As simple as that. Like,
yeah, the only thing I would leave out is expect it, because that's how you start
oh,
to suffer, right?
yeah,
Because
don't.
if you expect it, it's like, if it
Hmm,
doesn't happen, you get
good
disappointed,
point.
right? So I wouldn't
Yeah,
expect it. I would put out in the universe, let the universe fill in the steps, fill in the blanks, and let it be what it's going to be, you
yeah,
know? I wouldn't have no expectation. So I wouldn't expect it, you know? Select it. Yeah, it helps to be in detail, like, you know, I want this at this time, like, you know, like on our Yagna, we kind of go into detail, right? Like, I want this job at this address at this time, and I'm going for this interview. So try to give the universe some details. You know, you can't just say I want money. That's kind of open ended. So
yeah,
you kind of say, I bought a lottery ticket on March 15th, and you know, at this 7-Eleven, and you know, you would go into detail. So help the universe out with some more details, you know?
yeah.
So that's how I would select it, you know?
Nice.
And
Yeah.
what was the other one? Select
Um,
it,
collect or select it, project it, and then
project
I'm
it.
skipping
Yeah.
expect it. We'll take that one out of it and collect
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I would project it. I would feel like you've already got what you're seeking, right? I would live in that existence, right? I would feel it, I would believe it, I would see it, I would experience it. Like, you know, sometimes experiencing it, visualizing it in your mind is better than actually having it, right? So,
Yeah.
you already live it like you already have it. Let's say it like that, and collect it. Yeah, collect it would probably be the best part because you know it physically came into physical reality.
Yeah.
You know, collecting it is the hardest part. You know, other parts are easy. You know,
Yeah.
manifesting it into physical reality isn't as easy as you seem, you know, especially somebody that millions of people are seeking, you know,
Yeah. A lot of
it's harder, you
competition.
know. Maybe you know, something easier to collect would probably be like I would like to go out to dinner with my mother tonight or something, you know.
Yeah.
That's more accessible unless people are trying to harmonize and crystallize that, you know? So start off slow, work your way up, have small wins, and yeah, wish everybody the best collecting
Yeah.
whatever they're trying to manifest.
Yes. Live in a state of abundance. Very nice. Oh, well, J. Clo answers our question. He didn't get them yet. Okay, I'll check the tracking number. It should get there. Maybe it's just taking a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know. It'll come one way or another. It's coming.
What day did you send them out?
I sent it Monday of last week.
Okay, yeah. Mail's kind of slow in America lately,
Yeah,
but it'll get there.
it will.
Rain, sleet, snow, the U.S. mail always gets delivered. Isn't that their commercial?
Yes. Sandy says, yes, I was going to say maybe a past life related. Yeah, sometimes, oh, yeah, like something feels familiar. Like, why does this feel familiar? Oh,
Yeah, I've been feeling that a lot lately, like deja vu, like I've been here, and I've been in this situation before, you know, even places I've never been. So yeah, it does kind of feel familiar. Like I don't remember ever coming to this place, but it feels like I've been here before. So
Yeah.
those synchronicities been happening a lot, you know.
Interesting. J. Clo said hey or en route. Okay, that's positive. It's en route. It's coming. Uh,
When you order it off the shop, they send you with your email a tracking number so you could track it, right?
because I'm the one sending it, I typed in
Oh,
the tracking number, so it's on the
oh, so
site. So and
oh, okay.
I
So if you
I'll
go to our Kriya Yoga shop, you could see the actual tracking number to
yeah.
see where it's at in transit.
One I don't know. I'll email you the tracking number. I think I did, but maybe I didn't. So I'll double check that. So one way or another, you're getting your mala beads. I will not give up. J. Clo says only the government wins the lottery. LOL.
Yeah, yeah, you ain't kidding. You said a mouthful there, Jake Lowe, right? So I don't know anybody who's won the lottery, and I'm kind of skeptical that anybody wins the lottery. I think the government wins the lottery, right?
Yeah.
Who has
Why
the
would they give?
private jets, the boats,
Yeah.
you know? The government. So if they didn't win the lottery, they're skimming off the top, or, you know, the
Yeah.
lottery money's going out the back door some kind of way, you know? You see that a lot, like military industrial complex. We need to go to war with these people, and so I could buy a new boat, you know? Where'd all our money go? Gotta go.
I don't know. It's
Send
a
it to some
mystery.
faraway place you can't verify. If you say go down the street to Walmart and you see your money, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in my car and go to Walmart. But it's always some faraway place they're sending your taxpayer dollars to. You can't verify. We need your tax money because it's in Iran. They know you're not gonna fly to Iran and check it, you know. So easy to go out the back
Yeah.
door.
What's my next comment? Oh, J. Clo says Neville Goddard.
Yeah, Neville Goddard. You know, I've seen a couple of his videos. I resonate with it pretty good. You
Yeah.
know, manifestation. Maybe it works. Try it out. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
so could be. Seems like he has some good insight, but
Yeah. It's worth a
it's
try.
only one way to find out. Try it
Yeah.
out. If you win the lottery because you incorporated Neville Goddard's technique, I guess it
Yeah.
works. If you didn't win the lottery, maybe it doesn't work. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, be like Kriya Yoga. We don't talk about it. We do it. We do Kriya
Test
Yoga.
it out. Test it, observe it, experience it, so know it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Maybe it works. I don't know, you know?
Yeah. He says, "Have you heard of him?" Says to feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with him, feel it. Yeah, I've seen some of his videos, you know? Seems to be pretty good information, you know? But yeah, but I would definitely say believe it, feel it, see it, experience it, you know? Something
Yeah.
like that.
All
Like
your senses.
it's a good practice. Like we have some advanced kriyas where, how would I put this? It's like a silent movie. Like you experience it. Like you're experiencing what it's like to have a Ferrari, what it feels like in your hair, what it sounds like when you drive it, what it looks like, you know, and what it feels like. So sometimes those visualizations are better than actually having it. Because if you had it physically, you would have to get insurance. That would be super high. You would have to find a parking space for it. You know, when you drive it around, especially in Thailand, motorcycles scratch it and rub their knees on your brand new Ferrari.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better to visualize it in your mind. It doesn't cost nothing. You don't have to do anything. So yeah, I would experience it in your mind, you know. But yeah, feeling
Jacob.
it is probably the most important
Yeah.
aspect of manifestation, if you ask me, you know. Feel it like you already have it.
Well, J. Cole says, "I want to experience the divine. Anything else doesn't matter to me." I hear you.
That is the right path. Yeah, I agree with you. Becoming one with the divine in wholeness and oneness and omnipresence. What is better than that? So, yeah, same thing. Feel the divine, see the divine inside you as you, and be one with the divine. I mean, that's basically what all our samadhi techniques are, and all of our kriyas in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We're aligning ourselves, we're anchoring ourselves, we're centering ourselves in the divine. One of the
Well, Jake,
things about being outside at the Kriya
yeah,
Yoga, our VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks, they could see my light on and they could see me doing the live stream, so they like to rev it up when they come
yeah,
past, honk, whatever. so, so if you hear it, you know why, right? I'm
yeah.
right on the street, so they could see me plain as day.
This is the background noise. Love it. Jake Clo says that it will arrive Monday the 16th. So tomorrow.
Oh, oh, yeah, tomorrow. Okay, great,
Tomorrow,
outstanding.
tomorrow. You're only a day away.
And
Sorry.
yeah, wear it under your shirt when you go to work, and hopefully it gives you some
Yeah,
divine protection on, out here in these Ohio. It's a war zone out here. And
yeah,
if you're a first responder or a policeman or working law enforcement, you need that extra protection. And when you get a J-Clo, the sutra, wrap it around your wrist three
yeah,
times, leave some space like right there so it doesn't cut off your circulation,
yes.
and tie it, and cut off the extra string, and you should be divinely protected from all these lower frequency beings on the streets of Ohio.
The
It's a
streets of
war zone
Ohio.
out here. All these zombie land, right? So yeah, and the Raksha beads put under your shirt, like especially if you go to work and let it touch your skin, and you should be okay. And if you go through anything traumatic or you see anything, just have your mantra japa of choice and just bring it out. Sit in your car or wherever, and in the bathroom, at your work, whatever, and take a few moments to clear your mind and let it pass.
Yeah,
But I have compassion for first responders, people in law enforcement, people in military, because they see some things we shouldn't have to see on a daily basis. So all the best. I hope it brings you divine protection out there in these Ohio streets.
yeah. These crazy Ohio streets.
Well,
J. Clo says, "Thank."
all American streets are crazy, I guess,
Yeah,
at this point. I I went back to America a couple years ago. I didn't even recognize. I was like, what happened? What happened?
yeah,
Where did we go wrong?
yeah. I was
So,
like,
you know,
yeah,
be safe out there. You don't even want to go to downtown LA, Skid Row. Forget it. It's a total war zone, a third world country. So crazy out here. San Francisco too. Like forget it. So be safe out here in these streets. It's getting crazy. You know.
getting crazy. Well, J. Clo says, "Thank you guys. You are the best. You're the best
Thank
too.
you,
Thank
J.
you."
Clo, for making a purchase on our Kriya Yoga shop, and hopefully the Raksha beads and the sutra brings you divine protection. We all need some. And if anybody out there wants divine protection like J. Clo, just go to kriyayogashop.com. The first thing you'll see is 108 Raksha beads on our shop. Make a purchase. How much is it? It's like $25 plus shipping and
25.
handling.
Yeah, and then it's pretty. It's close to 30. So it's like 29.90, I think, altogether.
So
So
$30 might be the best $30 you ever spent. $30 you can get a coffee at Starbucks right now, a stick of gum at Walmart.
yeah,
So
this will live forever with you.
the gift that keeps on giving. We need some divine protection. But yeah, if you're going through it, whatever mantra resonates with you, just pull them out and do it. If you don't have a mantra, just go to our playlist, Mantra Monday. I think we have 20 mantras up there. Whichever one uplifts you and makes you
Yeah,
feel the best, that is the best one. And have it in your pocket. So like, man, today's a rough day. Let me go on my break in the bathroom, you could say it internally, externally, like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You'd be surprised how it anchors you and gets you centered, ready to go back in the world.
Well, something I noticed, like my mala beads, I'll touch these and the energy feels good on them,
Mm,
but it's like
yeah.
it feels different touching my own. So I have imprinted my energy into these. These feel so much better to me. Not that
Yeah.
those don't
Yeah.
feel good to me, but yeah, I can feel it's like
Yeah,
connected to me.
once you start doing your mantra japa, you start activating them with your own personal energy. My guru used to say, our yoga mat, our meditation cushion, definitely our mala beads carry our energy. So we shouldn't share them with other people because they're personalized and individualized for ourselves. So yeah, once you start doing mantra japa on it, you start activating it with your own energy and your own protection. So that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, and I like sleeping with it too. I feel like it protects me even in my sleep. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I have some questions still that Mariana gave me that I never got through. So I'll give you a couple of those.
Nice.
So my first question from Mariana is what does forgiveness mean to you and how do you practice it?
I just kind of have the affirmation that Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they say or do." So that's kind of my mindset. That's how I practice it. Like, they're lost in the sauce in the Maya delusional world. I forgive them because they know not what they do. So that's kind of how I practice forgiveness. Like, you know, eh,
Yeah,
it's tough.
they don't know what they're doing.
When you're conditioned from birth and you are attached to your identities, that's all you know. So I have the affirmation like, forgive them for they know not what they do. So if someone does me wrong, I'm like, forgive them for they know not what they do or say. You know,
Yeah.
they're out here. But I'm not gonna give it an emotional reaction or anything. I'm gonna just let it pass like water under the bridge. You know. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
That's how you feel about it. But yeah, when you look behind the curtain, you see like a lot of people, they want to control the narrative. They get their kicks off of having power. Like, let me tell you what you should do, how you should operate, and just be a free bird and do whatever you want. Forgive them for they know not what they say or do. Like, yeah, okay. You know, I don't know why I care what you think anyway. You don't control anything over here.
Yeah.
And if you have the affirmation like, who are
Who?
you? I don't know you from a can of paint. You can't really be affected. So the only way you could get depressed or sad or cry is if you care. If you don't care, I don't care, or
Yeah.
whatever. No dog in the fight. And that would kind of make it pass a lot easier. So yeah, I would just forgive everybody, and just don't have any expectation. The world happens the way it happens, and I'm not trying to make it happen around me, or the world don't revolve around me. I'm just trying to step lightly and navigate it as best as I can, adjust accordingly. So yeah, I would forgive everybody, and
Yeah.
don't really don't really have no dog in the fight or no emotional reaction. Like, well, that's what people do out here. Sometimes they scam you, sometimes they cheat you, but just don't give them the opportunity. Like,
Yeah.
just don't believe anybody. Like, whatever. Okay, if you give me money, I'll do this and that. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm keeping my money.
Yeah.
So
I
don't
don't.
give anybody access to your money.
Yeah.
Like, hold your money tight, especially in this year. It's crazy out here in the streets, right?
Yes.
Gas is high, inflation, all that. Ooh, don't give your money away, keep it.
Hold on to it with a death grip.
Unless you would like to make a purchase on the Kriya Yoga
Yeah, it does
shop,
seem.
that's perfectly fine,
Yeah.
But anything else, Tony Robinson's program or whatever, You know, they only get money selling you on a dream on a fairy dust. You know,
Yeah.
but when it's time to actually see results, you know, anybody tell them I would like to see results. Okay, if you could really do this, show me results, and you'll see how fast their narrative melts like butter in the sun. You know, okay. I can make $5,000 tomorrow, like they say on YouTube. Show me. Well, you
Yeah.
gotta go. They can't,
Yeah.
you
Give
know.
me
So
money first and I'll show you.
their narrative fall apart. You know, like millions of people have contacted me on SKOOL. If you give me money, I'll bring you more members. Okay, bring me a member right now. Crickets. Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're just a snake oil salesman, a charlatan. So any of these programs, just be like, I want to see results. And in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we give results.
We do.
Our Kriya Yoga shop, we give results, right?
Yes. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga. We do Kriya Yoga. So there.
We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. Oh, and also,
um,
Mariana, I put up Plato's quotes. So I sent it to Mariana in the school DM. So
nice.
your Plato quotes, which you requested, is up on our YouTube channel
Yeah.
right now with a
They came out
nice
really good.
thumbnail of Plato, right?
Yeah. Well, I have a question from J. Clo for you. This might be for Masterclass students, but do you go into how to discern messages that may be received while in meditation?
um, yeah, I mean, how I would use my discernment and my discrimination when I get messages and meditation. I would say if it comes from a lower frequency, it comes from a place of hate, harm, violence, judgment, jealousy, anger. That's not coming from the source I want. If it comes from a place of love, peace, harmony, freedom, then I would say, yeah, sounds about right. So I kind of filter out my own messages. Like, I don't think Babaji would say that, you know, or I don't think that would come from Jesus, you know, or
Yeah.
you have the affirmation, what would Jesus do? I always like that bracelet. What would Jesus do, right? Would Jesus tell you to hurt or hate people? Probably not. Okay, good message. You know, a message that's from hate, no, not lower frequency, you know, taking it to the trash can, you know. So that's kind of how I filter out my messages. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, if somebody said, like, if I got a message in my meditation, like, fly to Epstein's Island and hurt underage children, I'd be like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah.
Not coming from a place of love, coming from a place of hate, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I filter. I see, is this coming from the white flag, the flag of light, or is this coming from the black flag, the flag of darkness? You know, flag of darkness, you know, throwing it away, taking it to the trash can. I like when my guru used to say, if God comes to your door, don't leave him out in the cold and the rain. But if darkness, your ego comes to the door, leave him out in the cold and rain. So that's kind of my mentality. Like, you know, uplifting, rising tides, lifting all boats, loving, helping, you know, good, check, you know,
Yeah.
hate, anger, jealousy, violence, thumbs down,
Yeah.
you know.
No
So that's
bueno.
kind of how I filter my messages in meditation, right? You know, where
Yes.
is this coming from a place of love or is this coming from a place of hate? Coming from a place of hate, you got no place here, you know? My mind only has a limited amount of space for love, peace, harmony, freedom, you know? I don't want to fill it up with a bunch of trash and junk and hoarding and unnecessary thoughts. So
Yeah.
I'm doing my inner work to get rid of that, not get more of that. So yeah, I would just say throw away that doesn't serve you in the present moment.
Yeah. I kind of I use myself as like a pendulum. Like if I have a yes no question, like if it like I get a good feeling, then yes. Some it just
Yeah,
feels so good. If it feels bad, no. So I just use my feelings as like a pendulum to decide which way to go too. So like trust your feelings, how
Yeah,
something
what is
feels.
that? They have those sticks, right? You know, they go. "Hoot."
Yeah.
Is this Jim Carrey? Hoot. You know,
Nope.
yes. You know, oh, is this Jim Carrey? No, you know.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know,
thank you,
so
spirit
use
guides.
your internals as sensors and sticks. Hoot. You
Yeah.
know, is this coming from a place of love? Hoot. Yes. Okay, good. Is this coming from a place of hate? Hoot. No.
Boop. The sticks are
Whatever they
crossed.
call those tuning forks or
Tuning,
whatever they're called.
yeah, tuning rods. I think that's
Tuning
what they're called.
rods.
Sandy probably knows. Let's see. J. Clo, I love you. Says your thoughts, it seems that they can be heard by the lower and higher frequencies, but I could be wrong. Your thoughts on this?
uh, yeah, but have pure, cleansed thoughts. So even if they can be heard by lower frequencies, you're not giving them no food. You're not giving them anything. You know, like pure thoughts, higher consciousness thoughts are like poison to lower frequencies. So you know, even if they can't hear it, give them something to hear. You want to hear something? Look at me being omnipresent with God in oneness and wholeness. You know, they hate that, you know? So give, if they want to listen to something, give them something they can listen to. Like, you know, look at me meditating
Yeah,
in samadhi, you know? They don't
so
like that.
peaceful.
So they don't usually give me an audience because I don't really have any impure thoughts, you know, or I try not to. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but you know, so they don't give me an audience, so I give them nothing to attach to, nothing that for them to eat, you know.
Yeah, no food for
Try to
you.
keep my house as clean as possible, you know.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say it's perfect. I probably have some dirty house days, you know. I go down some rabbit holes I probably shouldn't, but majority of the time I try to keep my thoughts pure, you know. So if
Yeah,
they wanna tune into my thoughts, you know, all the best, you know. But and my intuition tells me you can't reach a higher frequency from a lower frequency, you know? So that's why when you see these rituals and coming from a place of sacrifice and harm, I'm like, these people are stupid. You can't reach a higher frequency from a lower frequency. So they're trying to attract abundance and higher frequency by doing lower frequency things, which is stupid. It's like kicking the wall. So, I would say if you're sitting on a cloud, the pigs rolling in the mud don't have access to you, you know? They don't even know you're there. You're invisible to them. You're just,
yeah.
you know? So, all these people with their sacred geometry and, losers,
Yes.
you can't reach a higher frequency from a lower frequency.
Yeah,
So they're just wasting their time. They're just showing how much losers they are, you know?
yes.
Like, oh, if I do this ritual or I hurt this child, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get this benefit.
no blood rituals.
Yeah, yeah,
Bad. No good.
J- just ask the Nazis. They hijacked the swastika from the Indians, and where are they right now? The
Yeah,
Romans or whoever nailed Jesus to the cross. What's their name? Could someone tell me? Right, nameless great faces.
yeah.
So there's a lot of good examples of people thinking they are the chosen ones, but they realize quick they are not. So good luck in the reincarnation.
Yeah. J. Clo says, I used to think thoughts were yours, but I guess not. LOL. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I have that perspective too. Like I said, Babaji's driving my car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around. Like I take no credit for the things that come out my mouth. It's like I open my crown chakra, the gates of my crown, and the stream of consciousness, the pillar of light hits my crown. So I don't really take credit for anything that comes out of my mouth. I watch these soul talks or these satsangs back, and I'm like, ooh, where did that come from?
Yeah.
I don't take no credit for it. So, I don't know where these thoughts come from, but I'm glad they do come because this would be a 5 minute live stream if they didn't come. So I just try to keep my antenna up and, my gates of my crown open you know, so the stream of consciousness can flow, but I definitely don't take no credit for it, you know. I'm not this profound of a thinker or, you know, a question
Yeah.
answer, you know. So all the glory to Baba G and service of Baba G on his divine mission. All these deities, spirit guides, ascended masters, they're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just saying a few things on the live stream. So I give all them the credit, you know.
Yeah. Sandy says, dowsing rods. That's what you were talking about. They were called dowsing rods. Okay.
Dowsing rods.
Oop, oop. Personally, I use pendulums, but also my inner GPS. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
your inner GPS definitely. You know, that's what I use, my inner GPS. Right. You know, I let my soul be my guiding light and my north star. So that's kind of how I lead. You know, all the distractions and conditionings, identities to the background. You know, let my soul shine to the forefront. You know, guiding the way. So
Yeah.
yeah, I use my inner GPS, but I don't know. Try these other things out. Dowsing rods, crystal pendulums. Maybe they could give you some assistance. But I
Yeah.
personally use my inner GPS, my inner
Yeah. My inner
energy.
GPS. It's always with me. Yeah,
Have
I've used.
light, will travel.
Yeah. I used to have a crystal pendulum, but it got lost in moves. But I remember I would hold it up by the string and it would move right or left. So I believe it. Yeah.
Nice.
Um, J. Cole says, I set the tone with candles and then singing bowl before meditation. I think that helps.
Yeah, absolutely. In our yagna, we have a Himalayan singing bowl. In the beginning of this live stream, you hear my Himalayan singing bowl. So I ring the Himalayan singing bowl 3 times before I start. You know, we have a
Yeah.
conch, a holy conch. I blow the conch. You know, also. So you know, let me see. Maybe I'll get the sound effect. I think I have the
Oh,
sound
yeah.
effect somewhere.
You
Yeah,
do.
here you go.
Bing. I'm awake.
So you see the sound effect from my actual Himalayan singing bowl in the beginning of this, right? That's how we start our live stream. Ding, you know, if you would like to become a member of the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, here's the conch. So I hit it 3 times, right, to kind of clear it out, and from my mouth to God's ear, the holy conch, symbolizing we're starting our holy Yagna fire, which we have New Moon Yagna coming up March 18th, this
Yep.
Wednesday. So in a couple days. So if you want to see that live, become a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. And as a benefit, all of our members send in their requests, all the financial problems, health problems, family problems, emotional problems, and we burn it up in the holy Yagna fire. Actually, play that video so you could
Yeah.
see how it actually works. Let me see the Yagna. There it is. Okay. The first request is for me, VEDAGURUDEV. Burn away all my obstacles, resistance, blockages for my Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. Clear the path for me to help as many people as possible with Kriya Yoga. Jai Babaji, not my will, but thy will be done. Burning all VEDAGURUDEV'S problems in the holy Yagna fire. Jyoti, 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 Soyam. Jyoti, 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 Param. Swaha. Swaha.
Swaha.
So you see me burning up my problems. I burn up my problems too, but our members email me, send in their problems, and I burn it up in the holy Yagna fire. So if you see our satsang, that's the actual Yagna that we do our new moon and full moon holy fires. So yeah,
Well,
if you want
this,
me to burn up all your problems, take me up on my lifetime membership, one-time payment, kriyayogamasterclass.com.
yeah. Say swaha to all those negative emotions and
Swaha.
everything
All
you want to
these
get rid of.
problems no
Problems.
longer serve you. Very liberating seeing your problems go up in smoke. So we do that for all of our members.
Well, this question, is a good one after talking about the Holy Yagna fire. Mariana sent you. It says, what legacy do you want to leave behind?
Me? Like I always say, I want to have a Santa Claus list of millions of people I help. Cue the sound effect, Veronica.
I ran out of paper.
So when I go to the pearly gates or wherever I go, you know, the holy Yagna fire with all the ascended masters, you know, wherever I go, I'll have a Santa Claus list, a big scroll of people I helped, and that's probably my biggest legacy. Answer as many questions about Kriya Yoga, the spiritual path, as I can. Be a good example of if I can do it, you could do it. You know, I'm nobody special. I'm just walking the path like everybody else. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it. And try to give people some Kriyas to help them navigate the world. So that's probably my legacy. You know, I don't I don't really think about my legacy too much. I just kind of do what I do and go with the flow. But yeah, try to love as many people as possible. Try to help as many people as possible. Try to be a good example of what a Kriya yogi is. There's a lot of so-called spiritual gangsters pretending to walk the path. I want to be a good example, right? You know, there are a lot of black eyes out there. You know, a lot of rogue yogis. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So I don't want to be. I want to be a good example. You know, if I can do it, you could do it. You know, so like uh no excuses, you know, like well, I'm from America, I can't be a Kriya yogi. Wrong. VEDAGURUDEV'S from America too, and he's a Kriya yogi. So I want to be a good example. Like, you know, if all I did is just commit myself and have the intention to walk the path, but if I could do it, you could do it, you know. So that's probably my biggest legacy: be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love, help as many people as possible. That's what my legacy would be,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't, but I don't really think about it too much, you know. Like
Yeah. What's my
this
legacy
is
gonna
probably
be?
the first time I thought about my legacy. You know, I'm just like, I do what I do. I answer the questions I answer, and hopefully you get some insights and some guidance on the way. And yeah, let's walk this path together. But I definitely don't want to be in that ego play, put me on a pedestal, put flowers on my feet, or none of that. You know, I'm walking the path just like you. I'm a house under construction just like you. I'm feeling my way around the dark just like you. Just I have a couple more kriyas, you know, than you. But you know, if you need some kriyas and you want to be like VEDGURUDEV, just go to freekriyayoga.com and yeah, I'll get 100% free, and I'll give you some free kriyas. There it is, right there. So discover Kriya Yoga, 100% free, no pressure, no upsell. You know, 11 beginner mini courses to help you on the path. So yeah, I would say that um, yeah, that would probably be my legacy. But I don't really think about it. You know, I just do my sadhana, my yogic practice, and it takes me where it takes me with no expectations. I don't really have any expectations. I never really said, I better do this full wheel pose perfectly or I'm going to taint my legacy. I never thought
Yeah.
about it that way. You know, I just do what I do and
Yeah.
it happens the way it happens and the cards fall where they fall. And, you know, my legacy will be at whatever it is, you know? So yeah, that's kind of how I think about it. But it's
Yeah.
never really a
Helping
thought in
people.
my mind when I do my sadhana. It happens the way it happens.
Well, J. Close says religion has me confused. I want to ask for help. What but what to do? Archangels, ascended masters, Jesus, God. Am I thinking too much?
Yeah, I know it's a little overwhelming, and especially when you get into the dogma of the religion, you know, like Jesus said this and Jesus did that, and Batman fought Superman on this day. I would just say probably the best thing to do. Let me put that question back up. Maybe yeah, put that. You saw
Oh,
that
okay.
question? Where was that question?
Right
Yeah,
here.
I lost it. There's a
It should
glare
be
on the on. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, so religion has a way of confusing you. You know, I have Jesus's direct email, I have Jesus's direct phone number, so listen to me. But it's not one size fits all. So I would just say whatever deity you resonate with the most, then that is your deity. Regardless of, don't believe anybody, right? You have a personal practice, you have a personal God of your own choosing, right? It's individualized and personalized. So you don't want other people's God to become your God. So whichever thing resonates with you and uplifts you the most, that's what I would have. So if you resonate with the archangels, I love the archangels too, you know. I've shared my experience with the archangels before, and yeah. So if you feel uplifted when you see a picture of Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel, Raphael, or Uriel, then they're great. You know, if you feel uplifted when you see a picture of Ascended Master, I don't know, Yogananda, Neem Karoli Baba, Lahiri Messiah, then they're perfectly great. And or if you feel uplifted by like some angels or anything, then it's perfectly great. Oh, and he says, yeah, Krishna or Jesus for me, I guess. Yeah, Lord Krishna is outstanding. I love Lord Krishna, right? I love in the Bhagavad Gita where Lord Krishna says, the supreme science of God, yoga, right? That's my go-to line. That's my favorite part, but I'm
Yeah.
biased because I'm a yogi, right? So he's basically telling Arjuna, if you want to please God, do yoga, you know? So the Bhagavad Gita, if you resonate with Krishna, is an excellent book, you know, like Krishna gives Arjuna an audience, you know, and Arjuna asks questions. So yeah, that's a great book. So yeah, Jesus or Krishna, they're all great. You know, if you go to Lake Shrine SRF, there's big pictures of both of them. We love them all, you know. So yeah, whichever one or both. You don't have to have one. You can have two. You can have 10, 20. I mean, my puja list is probably like 30 people deep every day, right? You know, so I love them
Yeah.
all, right? You just don't have to have one. Like I have one deity and that's the end all be all. You could have hundreds, you know. I got millions, right? So if I did my puja list, it probably takes me like an hour to give all the deities I resonate with. So I love them all. So yeah, if you resonate with Jesus and Krishna, that's perfectly great. So that's where I would go. I would go to, and you know, I would call upon Jesus or call upon Krishna. And we have a great Krishna. Actually, tomorrow we're doing Krishna's mantra for Mantra Monday. So
Mm.
yeah, tomorrow tune in and get Krishna's mantra. So when your Raksha beads come, do Krishna's mantra on it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, Krishna's mantra. I'll say it one time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. So that's Krishna's mantra. Vasudeva. That is Krishna. That is the proper way to say it. So Bhagavate is God, and you know, so yeah, Namo, like Namaha, the Krishna version. So yeah,
Yeah.
put that in your pocket. You know, anytime you're going through something, you resonate with Krishna, call Krishna. You know, pull out your mala beads. If you're at work, go in the bathroom on your break, you know, and say it as many times as you can. On Mantra Monday, I say it 108 times, but you could say it 3 times or 16 times, whatever gets you out of it. Usually you'll feel like a click, like, okay, that's good. You know, I think I'm good to go back to work, you know?
I think I'm good.
so So
Well,
yeah, tune in tomorrow, Mantra Monday, 108 Raksha beads, one mala, Lord Krishna.
well, J. Clo says, I like the Bhagavad Gita, but I don't want to be wrong, LOL. Oh, no wrong
You're
choices.
never wrong. Like you have to overcome that mentality. There is no one size fits all. There is no right or wrong on the spiritual path. It's just what resonates with you, you know? Like people ask me what is the best kriya, what is the best asana? I said whichever one works best for you. There's no right or wrong, you know. So I would never feel wrong about anything, you know. It's we're it's a discovery process when you start walking the spiritual path. But there's no right or wrong, you know. If you resonate with Krishna, Jesus, that's perfectly right, you know. There's no wrong about it, you know. So I would never tell anybody like, oh, you're wrong. You can't pray to Krishna. Shiva is the true God. That's when you start getting into the dogma aspect, you know. Whichever one uplifts you and makes you feel the best is right. There is no right or wrong on the spiritual path, you know? I mean, if you hurt people, maybe it's, you know, it's not the right way, but you know, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think about it in those terms. There's no right or wrong, you know? It's whatever works for you, that is the best, you know? So I would look at it that way. So there is no wrong God to call, you know?
Well, we're at the top of the hour and I don't have any comments. Are you ready for a new list? Deep dive
Yeah,
into?
let's start a new list. So who do we have today in our list?
Today I will be doing 10 quotes from Plotinus. So Plotinus, he was born around 20. Oh, my notes just went down. Hold on. Interesting. So coming back. So Plotinus, he was born in 204 to 270 AD. He was a major philosopher of the ancient Roman world, widely regarded as the founder of Neoplatonism. He taught that reality emanates from a single divine source, known as the One or the Good, and his philosophy focused on the soul's return to this divine origin. So I'll read out the 10 quotes and then we'll get your divine insight on these. So, Platonius, he said, number one, never stop working on your statue until the divine glory of virtue shines out on you, until you see self mastery enthroned upon its holy seat. Two, the philosopher is a lover of wisdom, and he seeks not mere knowledge, but the realization of eternal truths. Three, the soul that beholds beauty becomes beautiful. 4. Withdraw into yourself and look. 5. The stars are like letters that inscribe themselves at every moment in the sky. Everything in the world is full of signs. All events are coordinated. All things depend on each other. Everything breathes together. 6. We must not run after it, but we must fit ourselves for the vision and then wait tranquilly for it, as the eye waits on the rising of the sun, which in its own time appears above the horizon and gives itself to our sight. 7. Fear must be entirely banished. The purified soul will fear nothing. 8. The world is knowable, harmonious, and good. 9. We must close our eyes and evoke a new manner of seeing, a wakefulness that is the birthright of us all, though few put it to use. 10. Thus, with the good we have the bad. We have opposed movements of a dancer guided by one artistic plan. We recognize in his steps the good as against the bad and see that in the opposition lies the merit of the design. So that is 10 quotes by Plotinus, Roman philosopher.
10 quotes by Petonius. I'm not familiar, but I'll do my best to answer it.
Me too. I was just like, wow, this guy's, he knows what he's talking about. All right. Number 1, never stop working on your statue until the divine glory of virtue shines out onto you, until you see self-mastery enthroned upon its holy seat.
Yeah, so we're always a house under construction. That's what I always like to say. Like, the job is never done. We're never finished. There's always something you could do. So I like how he put it. Never stop working on your statue. Your statue could always use some refinement, always could use some extra stuff to look a little better. So we're always a house under construction. We're always building. We're always refining. We're always making additions to our house. We're always constantly trying to be better than we were yesterday, you know? Like, I have a practice of going in the bathroom when I wake up and before I go to sleep, self-observing myself. What was I proud of that I did today? What was I not so proud of, you know? And trying to self-observe myself and be not 100% better tomorrow, just 1% better, you know? Just trying to gradually make progress and be better and learn from my mistakes. So we're always a house under construction. I always like when Patanjali says in the Yoga Sutras, the line to God is not a straight line, it's a zigzag. You know, some days are better than the other. We just take it on the chin. We're built for this, and keep going.
Yeah.
Keep adding, you know, keep refining, keep polishing your statue, keep making it better than it was yesterday. And, you know, you should be pretty good. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the mentality I have. I'm always polishing and sanding my statue and trying to make it look a little better than it was yesterday. So
Yeah.
always a house under construction, always sculpting our statue, polishing it, you know, shining it up, you know, to be
Yeah.
better than it was yesterday. So always a work in progress.
Yeah. I'd like to say, like, making yourself a piece of art. You're a piece of artwork transforming itself. I am a. Ah.
Absolutely.
Number two, the philosopher is a lover of wisdom, and he seeks not mere knowledge, but the realization of eternal truths.
Yeah, so in Kriya Yoga, we call it yana, which is wisdom, or yan. And we're always seeking wisdom and knowledge and insights on the spiritual path. So our thirst for knowledge and wisdom is infinite, you know, no ending. So we're always looking for insights. We're always looking for knowledge, and we we stay light on our toes. We keep our mind open for knowledge from wherever it comes from. I accept knowledge from all people. And when we were in the Himalayan mountains, we walked with all spiritual traditions. We loved them all, right? You know, they all had great knowledge. They all had great insights. And, you know, I always like to contemplate other spiritual traditions, knowledge, so I can maybe put it in my pocket and add it to my own, you know? So, yeah, I always enjoy other people's knowledge because I don't claim to know everything, and I'm open and light on my toes to all spiritual traditions. We love them all. We walk with them all. We love them all, you know? There's no divide and conquer. If you're really walking the spiritual path, we love them all. It's not my football team is better than your football team. We love all football teams, you know? So whatever your label, whatever your title is, we love them all, you know? Swami, sadhus, lamas, agoris, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, we love them all, you know? And whoever else I left out. Native Indians, we love them all. They're all great.
Yeah,
Outstanding. We love them all.
I love that. Beautiful. Number three, quote by Platonius, it says, "The soul that beholds beauty becomes beautiful."
Yeah, so you should always radiate beauty, and you should always keep your soul pure and beautiful no matter what you do. You know, this Maya delusional world has a way of throwing mud on you and trying to dirty up your soul and get you to do stuff you don't want to do for some paper fairy dust money. But if you always keep your soul pure and clean and beautiful and always have your soul as your North Star, your guiding light, you should always be great on the spiritual path. So always keep your soul pure, beautiful, cleansed, and don't dirty up your soul with this Maya delusional world, you know? Always have a beautiful soul. So beautiful souls, I salute you. Keep up the good work. You're looking very beautiful out here and a good example. Let your soul be your North Star, your guiding light, and bring your soul to the forefront and bring all the distractions, identities, and conditionings to the background, you know? So always keep a beautiful soul.
Nice. Number 4 quote by Platonius: withdraw into yourself and look.
Yeah, so this is a traditional yogic perspective, you know? If you can't go outside, go inside. So when the C word happened, I called my guru. He said, if you can't go outside, go inside, which means always retreat to your happy place inside you as you. Always go to your sacred sanctuary inside you as you. So you don't need to get on an airplane. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to spend any money. Just go in your closet, close the door, and be alone with yourself. So always retreat to your happy place, your spiritual sanctuary, your meditation garden inside you as you. So yeah, I would agree 100%. You know, silence is the best teacher. So be alone with yourself for a few moments every day, and you should be okay, you know? So always retreat to your happy place, your sacred sanctuary, your meditation garden, inside you as you.
Number 5 quote by Platonius: the stars are like letters that inscribe themselves at every moment in the sky. Everything in the world is full of signs. All events are coordinated. All things depend on each other. Everything breathes together.
Yeah, so when I was in the Himalayan mountains, you couldn't believe the stars show. There was no light pollution. The stars were the best teacher and the best guide and GPS in the whole universe. I was hypnotized by the stars every night, just looking up at them. You know, you couldn't believe the light show, the universe on the stage of the sky, the night sky every night. Like, you know, just thinking about it almost brings a tear to my eye. So, yeah, the stars were the best light show in the history of the universe, and the best teachers and the best GPS and guidance in the whole world. So, yeah, just thinking about the stars right now, I'm getting choked up. You know, it was so beautiful, you know? So, when you separate yourself from the light pollution and you see the stars, like, there's no need to go to Times Square or Las Vegas. The best light show is away from the light pollution in the mountains. You wouldn't believe how beautiful it was, you know? Like yeah, what a great GPS. So yeah, the greatest guidance system in the world just is above. Look up, and if you're away from some light pollution, you're in the mountains or in the forest somewhere, you can't believe how beautiful it is and how great the light show is. So no need for electricity in the Himalayan mountains. We have the greatest light show in the history of the world right above our head every night when the sun goes down.
Beautiful. Number 6 quote by Platonius: we must not run after it, but we must fit ourselves for the vision, and then wait tranquilly for it, as the eye waits on the rising of the sun, which in its own time appears above the horizon and gives itself to our sight.
Yeah, I like this one too. Like my guru used to say, run towards money, money runs away from you, run away from money, money runs towards you. So that's kind of my perspective. Like it's all in divine timing. So we stay ready so we don't have to get ready. So whatever blessings of the universe is coming, I'm always open to it and acceptive and ready for it. You know, like I always try to raise my consciousness. All of our kriyas and our techniques are raising our consciousness totally. So if the universe gives us a blessing and we're existing in lower frequency, it's going to be invisible to us. We're not going to know it. So we're always trying to get our divine antenna up so we could be acceptive when the blessings come. So when people say, like, higher consciousness, the collective consciousness in the universe is making a shift. Yeah, but if you're not open to it, if you're dwelling in the lower frequencies, you're not going to be receptive to it. So it's not going to matter to you. So always do your inner work, bringing your consciousness to a higher level. So when there is a shift, or when there is a collective higher consciousness, you're on that frequency, that wavelength where you could be accepted to it. So, that's why I kind of laugh, like a lot of people are like, there's going to be a change, Jesus is coming, but if you're not at a higher consciousness, it's not going to matter to you. If you do bad all week and Jesus comes, you're not going to be receptive to it. You're not going to. My guru used to say, we only talk to those people that can hear what we're saying. So if a higher consciousness shift comes and you're not existing on a higher consciousness, you're not going to be receptive to it. So always do your inner work, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So yeah, all these people that are existing on a lower frequency, they're not going to hear the message, because they're not receptive to it. So them waiting for somebody to save them, I think they're wasting their time. Save yourself, do your own inner work, and raise your consciousness. So if there is a collective consciousness, you'll be tuned into that radio signal, that frequency, so you could hear what they're saying, right? If you're on a lower frequency and Jesus gives you an audience, it's going to sound like this. You're not going to hear nothing. So clear the signal, right? Align yourself, anchor yourself in your spinal column, your susimna nadi, and, let the pillar of light hit you, right? So, do your inner work, purify, cleanse your soul so you can get the divine signal when the time is right.
A number 7 quote by Platonius: fear must be entirely banished. The purified soul will fear nothing.
Absolutely. This is a really traditional Kriya yogic perspective. We always stay fearless yogis and yoginis no matter what, right? Even if it's the end of the world, nothing shakes our samadhi. Like I always say, unshakable mountain. No matter how much it snows, unshakable mountain. No matter how much wind, unshakable mountain. No matter how much sun, unshakable mountain. No matter how much rain, unshakable mountain. Unshakable mountain, no matter what, right? Fearless no matter what. We laugh at fear like the joke it
Ha ha
is,
ha
Ha
ha.
ha ha, good one, huh? Yeah,
Uh,
funny, funny, funny out here. Yeah, oh, you should be scared. That's how they control you. You should be scared of this. You're not scared of it? No, I'm a fearless
no.
yogi and a fearless yogini. I have no fear, right? So the fearless, enlightened soul always overcomes everything. You start to laugh at the Maya delusional world, the matrix, the simulation, whatever you want to call it, like the joke it is. Ha ha ha, good one. This is a funny episode of Seinfeld out here, You're not
Yeah.
scared? No, I'm not
Nope.
scared. I like when my guru said, I asked him one time, Baba, we're in a thin tent in the Himalayan mountains. If the Himalayan Yeti, the Bigfoot of the Himalayan mountains, this abominable snowman, whatever you want to call him, comes, what do we do? He looked at me kind of puzzled. He was like, if the Himalayan Yeti comes and gives us an audience and he's carrying divine loving power, he is our brother. My bed is his bed. I don't care how much hair he has, how big his teeth is, how tall he is our brother. So we're not scared of anything. Even if the devil or Satan himself showed up here right now, I'd give him a knuckle sandwich. I ain't scared of him,
Wow.
I ain't scared of you.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of you. So like,
Woo.
yeah, we stay fearless, yogis and yoginis, and the the ultimate goal is to have no fear in you at all, right? Not be scared of anything, and and that's how we become free birds. We're not controlled by anything, we just exist in a fearless state. So stay fearless, my friends. Fearless yogis and yoginis out there everywhere.
Well, number 8 quote by Platonius is: the world is knowable harmonious, and good.
Yeah. If you look at the world through a lens of peace, harmony, love, freedom, then the world is a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful playground. It all depends on your perspective. So if you have a perspective like that and you see the world through a lens like that, then it's always uplifting and always pure and everything. So we always look through the world from that kind of perspective. Like the world is beautiful, the world is peaceful, the world is harmonious. The world is vivid, dynamic. So we always look through the world through that perspective, as a beautiful world.
Number 9 quote by Platonius is, "We must close our eyes and invoke a new manner of seeing, a wakefulness that is the birthright of us all, though few put it to use."
Yeah, so we always lead with our spiritual eye, our third eye, our Agna chakra, our eyebrow chakra, and that's we see through our spiritual eye. So when we start to walk the spiritual path, we use our third eye, our eyebrow chakra, our Agna as our guiding light, our North Star, our inner GPS system. So when you have that perspective, then you always
Yeah.
lead with that. You lead with your third eye. So we always use our spiritual eye to guide us and be our flashlight, our headlights on the spiritual path. And we always use it as our guiding light, our North Star, our inner GPS. So, yeah, always use your third eye, your eyebrow chakra, your Agna is your guiding light, your inner GPS.
Nice. Well, number 10 quote by Platonius, our last one. "Thus, with the good we have the bad. We have opposed movements of a dancer guided by one artistic plan. We recognize in his steps the good as against the bad, and see that it is in that opposition lies the merit of the design."
Yeah, so as Kriya yogis and Kriya yoginis, we live in a state of equanimity. We don't really see like the good or the bad, the right or the wrong, the masculine or the feminine, the Ida, the Pingla, the yin and the yang. We try to stay in a state of equanimity. Like we have no dog in the fight. We just kind of go with the flow and let it take us wherever it takes us. So when you have that Kriya Yoga perspective of equanimity, you don't really have no dog in the fight. You don't really have any expectation. You don't have any wants for rewards or results. It happens the way it happens. You're not trying to change the end of the movie. You're not trying to change the outcome of the situation. You just let it happen the way it happens. And you become more of a detached witness. Like, I'm just watching the Maya delusional movie on the screen of the universe play out the way it plays out on the stage. Okay, this I got my popcorn. This is an interesting movie. I'm not trying to change the end of the movie. I'm just letting it happen the way it happens. So we don't have any judgment of right or wrong, good or bad. It just we exist in a state of equanimity. It kind of flows the way and happens the way it happens without judgment. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to put no label or judgment on anything. I let it happen the way it happens, and that's the way it comes out. So that's kind of how I look at it all. I'm like, let it happen the way it happens, and should be okay.
Yeah.
Going with the flow. No expectations, no wants for certain outcomes to happen. You begin to realize the universe doesn't happen the way you want it to happen. It happens the way it wants to happen. So you gotta adjust, be light on your toes. Adjust accordingly, pivot, change course on a dime, right? Because who knows what this world is gonna do tomorrow, or the next day, or in the future. It happens the way it happens. So I try to stay light on my toes, adjust accordingly, pivot when I need to. Like I always have the perspective. I'm always excited to wake up because every day is a surprise when you're with Baba G. So how is Baba G going to surprise me today? Never disappoints. That was
Never
interesting. All
disappoint.
right, let's adjust accordingly. Let's
Yeah.
change direction. I was planning on doing this today, but the world didn't adjust to me, so I adjust to it. I don't work for God. God doesn't work for me. I work for God. So I adjust accordingly. Like, what are we doing today, God? Okay, well, I'm going to adjust accordingly. So the world doesn't happen the way I want it to happen. It happens the way it wants to happen. So I just adjust accordingly. So stay light on your toes, my friends. Pivot, change course, change direction. Adjust accordingly out here because the world definitely doesn't happen the way you want it to happen. It happens the way it wants to happen. So when you have that understanding, you adjust, you stay light on your toes, and change course whenever needed.
Well, thank you, Vedgurudev, for your profound yogic insights of the Greek philosopher Plotinus. He was someone who lived hundreds of years ago and had these profound thoughts of the soul, and what we are is quite extraordinary. In his last dying breath, he said, when he was dying, he said, "Strive to give back to the divine in yourself, to the divine in the all." I just thought that was beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Strive to be one with God. God inside you as you, right? The omnipresence. The kingdom of heaven is within. So I wasn't familiar. This is the first time I ever heard of
Me too.
Plotinus, but I did my best to answer all Plotinus's questions. What country Plotinus was from? Greek?
Greece. So,
Greece. Okay.
yeah.
The Greek philosopher Plotinus. I'm not familiar, but now I am. So hopefully I gave you some insights on the Greek philosopher Plotinus. 10 divine quotes from the Greek philosopher Plotinus, interpreted by Vedgurudev.
Well, we have some comments piling up, so I will get to that. Let's see.
Outstanding.
Um, Let me see. Here's a good one. Does this show? Okay. J. Clo asks, when you are in a completely dark room meditating and you see a white light with your eyes open, what is that? Something or nothing?
Looks pretty good to me. If you see the light at the end of the tunnel, the pillar of light, I would say you're on the right track. If you're in a completely dark room, but you see a light, I like it. Sounds good. Pillar of light, the light at the end of the tunnel, whatever you want to call it. I would focus your attention, your bindu on that light, right? And align yourself and become one with that light. Like, walk into that light and exist in that light. No duality. You are one with the light. So draw that light into you as you, and no separation, no space. You are the light and the light is you. That's what I would say. So I would say that's a good insight.
Yeah.
I would look at that confirmation as a blessing. You're on the right track. Just a
Like,
little bit of refinement, but I would come one with the light. No duality, only oneness and wholeness.
yes. Well, he heard that you should just ignore the lights.
No,
So,
nope, nope.
nope,
Don't
nope,
ignore
nope.
the light. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't ignore the light. I would become one with the light. If you ask me, my intuition is telling me become one with the light. Don't ignore the light. Especially darkness, and the divine light is
Not
shining through.
ignore you.
I would sunbathe in the divine light. Like I would become one with that light. I would become that light so much that there is no darkness. It's only light. We're dissolving all darkness, melting it like butter in the sun. So I would
Yeah.
become one with the light. Anybody tells you to look away from the divine light, I would get away from those people. you
Yeah.
know.
Run for the
I would
hills.
I would look for the divine light as much as possible. The pillar of light, the light at the end of the tunnel. I would create. I would dissolve the distance, the separation between you and that light. You know, I am the light, and the light is me. You exist in a state of omnipresence, no duality, no separation. You know, and anytime you have a experience, no one else can define your experience. Only you can define your experience. So anybody telling you what you should do, it's heavily personalized and individualized for you. So no one could understand what your spiritual experience is. So I wouldn't listen to anybody. I would become one with the divine light, if you ask me, you know? Like, that's a great confirmation. I invoke the divine light as much as possible, right? I'm not trying to tell it to go away.
Yeah.
That's
Go
like
away.
God at your front door. Hello, I'm out here in the cold and rain. Please, sir, can I come in? No, go away.
Ignoring
I'm
you.
like, come on in. I've been waiting for you my whole life, you know? Tell the light to go away. I don't
Yeah.
know. That doesn't resonate with me. I would invoke the light. Become one with the light. I am the light and the light is me. No duality, no separation, only oneness and wholeness with the divine light.
Yeah. Well, J. Clo says that I've studied all those you listed, Agori, Buddhist, Christian, and so on. That's why I'm so messed up. Yeah, maybe like a dinner menu, too many choices.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
I get it. The sacred texts and all these paths that people are saying, it's overwhelming, it's confusing. Believe me, I know too, you know. I would just say my best advice, here's what I did. When I got initiated in the Kriya Yoga, I learned all the Kriyas, all the asanas, all the pranayamas, and then I said, okay, I can't do all the thousands of Kriyas every day. I'm going to pick which ones uplift me and make me feel the best. So, whatever teachings you read, I would, and made you feel the best, if you feel like it's good and it resonates with you, keep it. Put it in your pocket. If it doesn't resonate with you, just throw it away. It's okay, you know? So, I know it can be overwhelming, all these books, and everybody says this and that, you know, the look at the light, don't look at the light, you know, your head's about to explode, you know, with all this information. But I would
Oh,
just say the best way to narrow it down, because it could be super overwhelming, if I did all the thousands of Kriyas I know every day, it would take me months, you know what I'm saying? I have to pick and choose. Okay, this resonates with me, this makes me feel good. You know, when the Buddha said this, I like this. And it doesn't have to be one spiritual tradition. You can take inspiration from all spiritual traditions, you know? I I say yogic things, I say Christian things, I say Buddhist things, I say all kinds of things. I take inspiration from everywhere. So pick and choose what resonates and uplifts you the most and put it in your pocket. That's what I would
yeah.
say. But if you're trying to fit all these scriptures and all these teachings into your pocket, you know, you're going to be weighed down, you know? You're going to have too
Yeah.
many rocks in your backpack. So pick and choose what works for you, you know? Like, oh, I like that saying, you know? I liked when Ram Dass said, I, if you're in Detroit, don't take a bus to Detroit. I go, that one's going in my pocket. I like that one. You know, who somebody else said that. I forgot who said it. Don't worship the finger, worship the moon. You know, I was like, that's another one I'm putting in
Oh,
my
I think that
pocket.
was
You know,
Plato. I think that's we
yeah,
just did it.
Plato,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, I'm not from Greece. I'm not Greek, but I like it. You know,
Yeah.
it resonates with me. It sounds good, right? Exactly. Don't worship the finger, worship the moon.
Yeah.
You know, and I also like Harry Messiah said, if you don't know Om, you're an ass, right? You know, these are good
Donkey's ass.
profound things, right? You know, so I love them all, you know. So
Yeah.
pick and choose what works for you. It's not one size fits all, you know. Or, well, I like what Agori said, but I also like what Jesus said. I'm so confused. They're all great. Put them all in your pocket, you know. So that's what I would say, you know. Whatever resonates with you, I would put in your pocket and I would use it to uplift you.
Nice. Well, Mariana says, yes, stay fearless, yogis and yoginis. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
I think that's Sandy. You said Mariana.
Oh, Sandy. Well, I got Mariana on my mind.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, yeah, Mariana also stay fearless. Yeah,
Yes.
everybody stay fearless, my
Stay
friends, all
fearless.
yogis and yoginis. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. I think that's a good
That's
transition to play that video. Let
yeah,
me go find it, you know?
that's my mantra.
Mahadev, Mahadev. If you don't know what Mahadev is, in our February 9th Vedic Brahmin priest Yagna, our Vedic Brahmin priest gave us mantra diksha from Mahadev. In this video, I will give it to you too. 3
Yes.
times Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
This is the culmination of this Mahakal Bhairav Yagna, and the all the procedure done by myself, but all the facilities be provided by Mr. Chris. I'm very thankful to Mr. Chris that he has given me opportunity to worship the Lords of Lord Mahadev at his home.
Har har har
Thank you.
Mahadev.
Namaha Parvati Pade Hara 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 Mahadev Shambhu. There is only one mantra you can chant at home. Namaha Shivaya, Namaha Shivaya, Namaha Shivaya, for upliftment of your life, light in your life, everything. Namaha Shivaya, Namaha Shivaya, Namaha Shivaya, or Shivaya, Shivaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha. If you know Hindi or Sanskrit, Om Shri Samba Sada Shivaya Namaha, Om Shri Samba Sada Shivaya Namaha, and always chant. There is a very well-versed literature we found in our holy books that Lord Vishnu, the preservator of this universe, clearly said, those who chants 3 times Mahadev, 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 I always stand behind that person and protect him with all evil things. So always chant. When you stand up, sit down, go there, go here, everywhere. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. That's it. No need to chant other things. Only 3 times. Any time. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. The God himself said, those who chant 3 times Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev continuously, first time awake, when somebody chants first time, Mahadev, God awakens. Then second time, God said, I started loving that person. Third time, he said, I am indebted to that person and always protect him in his every acts and deeds. So always chant, Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. Thank you very much.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. So put that in your pocket. Driving to work, Mahadev, 3 times. Driving home from work, Mahadev. Taking out the trash, washing the dishes, eating your food all day, every day, Mahadev, Mahadev. You can never get enough Mahadevs, you know? So
Oh, I like the banana
that's what,
man.
yeah. One of our members, Darren, coined the term banana man. So if you hear us talking about banana man, that's him, right? You see him, he's eating what's called prasad, which is blessed food, right? You give your food to Shiva, whichever deity you're doing, and then after a time you take it back. It's blessed food, the best tasting food ever. Prasad,
Yes.
blessed food, right? Purified and cleansed by Lord Shiva himself. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Oh, Dream Truth is here. He says, Namaskaram all. Namaskaram. Woo.
Namaskaram, Dream Tooth. Glad to have you here. Vedgari Moksha tells me you play our divine lists and our
He
divine
does.
quotes of Plato on your live stream. I appreciate that, you know. Oh, also happy birthday. You send me a message. It was your birthday, but it was like 3 a.m. for me, so I was sleeping. So sorry I couldn't make it to your birthday, but happy birthday to you, Dream Tooth. Sorry I
Yeah.
missed your birthday live stream, but yeah, I'm glad you're promoting the Kriya Yoga School, and outstanding.
Yeah.
Glad we can give you some insights. If you have any questions, put them on the YouTube
Yeah.
chat. I would definitely answer it.
Yeah. And check out Dream Two's live streams. They are profound.
What is Dream 2's live streams? What is
uh,
his channel?
at Dreamtooth dash underscore CS. That I believe that's
Okay.
his YouTube channel.
YouTube.com/@Dream2 underscore CS.
Yes.
That's right on the screen right there.
Yeah.
So tune in to our brother Dreamtooth.
Yes. Tomorrow morning you will have thousands of subscribers. That is your birthday present.
And if you want to send some subscribers
Yes.
our way, or some people to our
Yeah.
live stream, we'll collaborate. One hand
Yes.
washes the other,
Well, Dreamtooth says, thank you, VEDGURUDEV, and that is beautiful thinking. You do have beautiful thinking. Yeah.
I give all the credit to
Yeah.
Ascended Masters, the
Yeah.
Pillar of Light. They're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just receiving the radio signal, right? I'm just spitting out what they I don't take no credit for any insights. All the glory to them. They're doing all the heavy lifting. Whoever's tuned in. So yeah, I'm glad that inspired you, Dream Teeth.
Yeah. Sandy, she says, from my personal experience, the spirit realm is eager to assist us. For example, various light beings, including archangels and various ascended masters, always show up to my sound healing sessions. Ooh.
Yeah, wow, outstanding. Anytime you can have an audience of archangels and ascended masters, what a beautiful thing to channel them and have them in the audience. So yeah, I would definitely say that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, from my experience, they are always ever ready to help. They're always waiting for you to get your connection right, so you can contact them, and when I had an audience of archangels, they asked me what I want. I said, I want you to keep doing the best job you're doing. Keep up the good work. You're doing the best job at anything. What I need, nothing. I'm good. I need you to keep coming to work.
Yeah.
Keep doing the best job you're doing. And I think they like that. That was my intuition. They didn't tell me, but they liked it. This guy is different. Most people ask to win the lottery or a new car. This guy wants us to keep doing what we're doing, staying happy, right?
Yeah.
Stay happy. What makes you happy? That's kind of what I asked them. So
nice. Yeah. You're probably a breath of fresh air for them. Well, Sandy expands on that they are joyful to be asked for assistance from my many and varied experiences. In fact, they often show up rather than wait to be invited. But at the same time, they completely honor our boundaries. That's why intention is key.
Yeah, absolutely. When I had an audience of archangels, I didn't invoke them, or I didn't tell them to come. I was like, who are you guys? Where'd you come from? You guys aren't on my puja list. How'd you get here? They just showed up, right? I was like, all right, I accept them all. I love them all, right?
Yeah.
So, even the seraphim and certain forms that would throw people off or scare them, I was like, oh, cool. You don't see that every day. I like how that looks,
Yeah.
A lot of eyeballs with wings. Cool, I got the intuition they were impressed. Like, this guy is different. He loves it, He's
you
not
tuned
scared
into the
by
right.
it or frightened by it, right? He's like, we got to come see this guy more often, right? So, yeah, they're always ever ready to help. And they're always joyful. They always have a blissful energy, uplifting energy. It's like a breath of fresh air, anytime you get a divine audience, it's like, like the sunbathing in the grace of God, as I like to say it, like, like what they say, like, the pillar of light, you know,
Yeah.
and you hear the angels singing, you know. I saw an interesting video on YouTube. Jesus was skateboarding and he like dropped into the big half pipe ramp and he flew up in the air and started doing a bunch of spins and the angels was, you know, the choir was singing hallelujah. I was like, yeah, I like that. This is a good video. I'm
Yeah.
gonna save this. So it's something like that, you know, like the divine light, you know, shine on you. Like, yeah, you know, I love it. You know, I invoke it as much as possible. You know, so yeah. So basically, when I give an audience, I say thank you for the job you're doing. I'm grateful for the job you're doing. You're doing all the heavy lifting. Keep up the good work. You know what I need? Nothing. I'm pretty good. You know, you've already over exceeded my expectations by far. You know, so keep up the good work. Stay happy. You know,
Yeah.
keep doing the good work.
Well, J. Clo, he says, I will become one with it. Lights shine bright. And thank you. Yeah,
There
become
you
one with
go.
it.
Inside you, as you know. The kingdom of heaven is within, you know. Become one with the divine light. Yeah, walk right into the light and sit down and be alone with the light, you know. That would be my suggestion, you know. So, and yeah, don't tell the light to go away. People wait their whole life to see the light. Don't tell it to go away.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the light. I thought you never come. I'm gonna enjoy this as much as I can. So, away the grace away. Wait a minute, I don't want grace
Ooh,
today. I want grace all day, every day, 24
yeah,
hours a
all day,
day.
every
You
day.
know?
Sandy says, I guess what I want to stress is that we aren't bothering them in any way. When we reach out to them, they are eager to build connections and assist us. It's part of their mission. It is what they say.
Yeah, true. I didn't get the intuition that I was bothering them in any way. You know, I was happy to have them. You know, it's never a bother. Anytime any ascended master, archangel, spirit guide gives you an audience, you know, I'm always open to it. My door is always open. You know, even when I meditate, I leave my door open. Any spirit guide, ascended master, archangel want to walk in, walk right in. You're always welcome. The welcome mat is always out, you know? So yeah, I don't feel in any way we're bothering them or, you know, they are frustrated by us. They are always readily available to help and guide us on the path, you know? So yeah. I always look at it as a divine confirmation anytime I get an audience or in the presence or essence of any you know, enlightened being. I love them all.
J. Clo says, LOL, I'm dumb. Ha ha ha. I will
J.
accept.
Clo, you are never dumb. The water in your body is listening, so always speak highly to the water in your body. You know, we are smart. We are infinitely divine beings. You know,
Yes,
the
you are
water in
very
your
smart.
body's listening, so always speak highly of yourself and uplift yourself. You know, never lower yourself.
I think he's just making a joke. He says, I will accept the light from now on. So, yeah, accept
Accept the
it.
light. Become one with the light inside you as you know.
Jiklo asks, have you heard of the Advaita Gita? I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I have heard it about it too, you know. I have some knowledge about it, but you know, you could get lost in the sauce with all these books and divine scriptures and everything and the Vedic texts and all that, but whichever one resonates with you, that is the best one. So Bhagavad Gita, Avaita Gita, you know. I think I'm saying that right.
Is it
And
from Swami Chettananda?
Swami Chitananda. Maybe. I'm not even sure, you know? I
Yeah.
think that Bhagavad Gita, like the Gitas are more like Vedic texts, you know? Like, how could I say? Like, you know, like the Bhagavad Gita is like straight from Krishna himself, you know? So this is, Advaita is another path too, you know? where they don't believe in duality. So uh, I don't know. I don't really have too much knowledge about it, but maybe, you know. He says from Swami Chitananda. Yeah, could be, you know. I never read it, but could be. I'm not really a Vedic scholar, you know. I'm not really a divine book reader. I do Kriya yoga. I don't talk about it, so you
Yeah.
know, like I'm not well versed on the Vedic
We don't talk
scriptures or the
about Kriya
Vedic
Yoga, we do
texts,
Kriya
or
Yoga.
you know. So I'm more into my sadhana and doing the actual practice than reading about other people's practices. I told the story about the elephant before. Poop like an elephant in 2026, not like an elephant in 1820.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Um, I'm pretty sure yes. Have you ever used Om Clean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you see in our satsang when I say Lakshmi's mantra. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. You know, so yeah, I love the bija of Kleem. We gave mantra diksha for Sita Agastya, and that's one of the bijas in his mantras also. And when I give mantra diksha in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, I break down each bija, you know, so like you know, Kleem is definitely a profound bija mantra, you know, associated with Divine Mother. But yeah, we love them all the bijas, you know.
Yeah.
Om Kleem, definitely, you know. We use that all the time. So, yeah, have I ever used it 100 times a day?
J. Clo says, Sandy is lucky. Most of the time I get a visit, it's angry, but it makes me smile because I'm used to the angry voices. Ooh.
Well, if you get angry voices, it's a good confirmation because when I first got initiated into Kriya Yoga, it was a nightly war with me, right? Angry voices. It's basically your ego not wanting to let go of you, you know? Fighting, you know? It fights on the way down. So I would just see it as something you have to overcome, you know? If you have angry voices, you just start to laugh at them. Ah, here you are again, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the angry voices, you know, Bob the ego is talking bad to me again. Ugh, get out of here, Bob, you know, or whatever. I'm not listening to you. La 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 la. You know, the teacher and Charlie Brown. You know, you know, not listening to anything you say. Angry voices are not welcome here. I don't listen to anything you say. You know, I know thyself. I'm a self-realized being. So you telling me who I am, I don't listen to anything you say. You know. I am
Yeah.
the king of my castle. I control everything over here. You control nothing. Get
You
out of here.
control
Get
nothing.
lost. Get lost, Bob. You're not welcome, right? Let me tell you a story about yourself. Blah, 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 blah. Get lost, Bob. You know?
Keep on walking.
No angry voices here. Keep on walking.
Well, I don't see any more comments, so I guess I will go with some of my questions. Um, can a spiritual path be complete if it lacks the harmony of both strength and surrender?
Yeah, I mean, a spiritual path can always be blissful, you know? It doesn't have to be, you don't have to have everything aligned perfectly. If you have the right mindset and the right intuition and the right insights, it doesn't have to be a full picture, right? It could be a partial picture, you know, like but still blissful. If you have blissfulness and happiness and love as your north star, you'll be able to overcome anything, you know, whether you have all the pieces of the puzzle to make the picture or not, you know. So I would always have that in your mindset. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's never perfect for anybody, you know. So we work with the tools we got, right? If we're dealt a pair of twos, we stay blissful with a pair of twos, you know? If we're dealt a pair of aces, we stay blissful with a pair of aces. So we play with the cards we got. We play with the tools we got. So always stay blissful, always stay happy. with whatever tools you got. If you have a couple tools, blissful. If you have many thousands of tools, blissful, 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 all day, every day, you know?
Well, J. Clo says, somehow I feel comfortable with sins than saints.
Yeah, okay, you know? Like, if you're comfortable with sins, we don't have no judgment over here, you know? It's not one size fits
Yeah,
all. If you resonate with sins, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should do some more inner work. That's something you got to overcome. I mean, I don't have no judgment either way, you know?
yeah,
There's certain people that resonate with sins, and there's certain people that resonate with saints. They're all good. Have a path of your own choosing. If you are the path of sins, then that's okay. If you're the path
yeah.
of saints, that's okay too. I don't have no judgment either way, you know? Whichever way works best for you, that is the best way. So, you know, no judgment over here, you know? I'm not going to try to convert anybody. I said in the last live stream, I said, I don't want to be a used car salesman for God, right? Buy whatever car you want. You should buy this car. This God is better than your God. Blah, 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 you know? No thanks, you know?
Well, thank
I
you.
don't want to be a
My head
used
is
car
spinning.
salesman for God, right? You know?
Yeah.
Which have a God of your own choosing, whatever your path is. No judgment over here, you know? They're all great.
um, J. Clo says, I love you guys. Have a good night and day. You as well. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a good night too, J. Clo, and a good I guess it's night where you're at in Ohio. So have a good night, and I'll have a good day in Thailand. And yeah, when you get your Raksha Beats tomorrow, tune in to our Mantra Monday. If you resonate with Lord Krishna, we will be giving Mantra Diksha for Lord Krishna, 108 Raksha Beats, 1 Mala for Lord Krishna. So should be great. And in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a very profound Shakti mantra for Jesus, that we do every Christmas. So
Yeah.
that is good too. So whichever mantra works good for you to say on your Raksha beads is the greatest.
Oh, Sandy says, in therapy, I learned to refer to that critical voice as the inner critic because it's the ego. I used to get hundreds of negative thoughts a day. This all changes with inner shadow work and
Yeah,
meditation.
absolutely. Oh, there's
You
more.
learn to notice the thought and not engage in it. Give it no attention, no power. Yes.
Yeah, so in the beginning of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a profound technique that we do. It's called Purnasudhi, which is complete yogic breath. A thought comes into your mind, you just detach and let it go. Let it pass like clouds passing in the sky, water under the bridge. You know, that little devil on your shoulder always talking. Yeah, he
Yep.
can't talk to you like that. You should go punch him. You should go fight him right now. You know, whatever, right? Well, what is this guy talking about? You know, judgment, full of judgment, ego. So, yeah, when you start doing your inner work, your shadow work, then you start addressing the ego, taking him right on the chin. Hello, I see you there, right there. You know, got you. I'm not here. You know, I like when they say, where they say this in the Bible, the greatest magic trick the devil ever did was pretend he doesn't exist. So same with the ego. I'm not here. I see you.
No.
You know, I'm not
I
here.
see
Hey, what, you're imagining. You're going crazy. You know,
you.
get out of here, you know? So we kind of purify and cleanse our thoughts through a practice of sudi, right? Detach, let go. A thought comes into your mind. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. I wonder what Kim Kardashian's gonna wear to the Grammys. Detach, let go. I wonder what Donald Trump's gonna eat for dinner. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Clear, because you don't want any of these distractions following you into your meditative state, so it's not going to work. So when you're clear in your meditative state, you usually have a profound dynamic meditative state. So yeah, clear out that ego, that little devil on your shoulder, that monkey mind, that mental clutter. Don't need it. Take it out to the
Yeah.
trash, right? Goodbye. You know, I don't
Bye.
care, you know. What he always starts his sentence with, "What do you think?" I don't think anything. I'm existing in the divine light. So
Yes,
what do you think?
my pillar of
What do,
light.
what do you think of Donald Trump? Oh my God, you saw what he said on the news today? Oh my God, it's crazy. You know? What do you think? I think nothing. It's not a
Yeah,
thought that crosses my mind. My mantra is who? Who? You don't know
yeah.
who Donald
Who?
Trump is? No, he doesn't exist in my universe. What do you think of Kim Kardashian? Who? She doesn't exist in my universe. I only focus my attention on things that serve me in the present moment. All these ghost stories, I want no part of them. I, th-
Oh,
uh, I thought you muted yourself. Yeah.
I, fe- I, I'm just like I'm falling asleep. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
That
okay.
is,
No problem.
I think that's the last of the comments. Um, my next question for
Well,
you is, what
well,
is the
maybe
most
we should wrap this up pretty soon. You know.
okay?
I don't I don't want you to
Yeah,
get tired and fall asleep,
okay.
you know? All
I'm
right,
just
the
like,
last minute questions, and anybody has any last minute comments, put in the YouTube chat. We'll probably wrap this up. Can't
oh.
have our beloved Vedgari Moksha falling asleep, you know?
Oh, I've been working a lot of doubles, so I'm kind of burning the candle at both ends. Let me see. I have a couple quick fire questions. So, silence sounds like blank.
Silence sounds like, oh no, that's an interesting question because
Yeah.
silence doesn't sound like anything, you know? Silence sounds like emptiness, like nothing. I mean, if I had to put a word to it, silence sounds like a breath of fresh air, you know? Silence is blissful, you know?
Yeah.
Silence is enlightening, you know? So yeah,
Yeah.
if silence had a sound, I would say that's probably how I would define it, you know?
Beautiful.
So silence is blissful.
Blissful. The world is a mirror of what?
The world, I mean, depends which world you're talking about.
Yeah.
If your inner world or the external Maya delusional world.
Mm.
Your
I
inner
maybe
world is a mirror of your own visualization, your own happy place. So you could be the creator, the director of your own inner world. The external Maya delusional world is, I don't know, collection of distractions that I usually don't attach to, you know? Let's say it like that.
yeah.
I become the detached witness and I look at the Maya delusional world like the movie on the movie screen, the play on the stage of the universe like it is, with as the detached witness. I'm not trying to change the external world. I'm just trying to navigate it as best as I can and stay light on my toes and adjust accordingly as best as I can. So that's the way I would describe the external world. My internal world, I create it. I am the creator, the director, and I make it however I want, you know? Inside me, as me.
Yeah. Oh, I have like a little pop quiz, just a couple questions.
Okay. These are
T
like yes or no answers, or they're
it's like a yes or no, and then just expand on it and why you say yes or no. So just give
okay.
your reasoning why.
I mean,
Um,
it's hard on the spiritual path to give like a
yeah,
true or
no,
false answer because
yeah,
it's not like static. It's like adjustable for everybody. But I'll do my best, you know.
okay. True or false, and why? The Shiva lingam is purely a phallic symbol and has no connection to the pillar of light described in the Puranas.
False, you know.
False, yes.
It is definitely the pillar of light, in my opinion. It is definitely a lightened symbolization. I like the Shiva lingam because there's no beginning and there's no end. It's like the infinite symbol, you know, like the eight, you know. So like, yeah, I would definitely say, in my opinion, it is definitely a high representation. You know, the symbol of
Yeah.
creation. You know, If you ask some people, they would say the lingam is a representation of Shiva's private part he used to create the universe, you know?
Yeah.
I
No,
know
no
last time I
beginning, no
said
end.
that, Babaji fell over, right? You
Yeah,
know,
he's like, "Oh, good God,
VEDAGURUDEV'S,
VEDAGURUDEV."
too much information, right? You know? So, yeah, I would definitely say the pillar of light, you know, is a more PG friendly way to say it if any kids are watching, you know?
Yeah. Well, now you know, guys. Um, what does Lord Shiva's trident represent? The three prongs of his trident. Because I looked it up and there's like many different um things that the trident represents. So I don't know. I can give
I'm
you the ones that I looked up and then I don't know if you want to
okay,
tell
yeah,
me
give
what
me
you
the
think
ones
it.
you looked up. I mean,
Okay.
to me, what it represents, I mean, just off the top of my head, the Trimuti, which is basically Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, which is Brahma, the creation, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destruction. So, kind of that overall circle of life. We create, we preserve, we destroy. But,
Yeah, that was the one of them, the three forces of creation.
yeah.
Um, and then dreaming, answer, waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, like samadhi.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was it? Past, present, earth,
Future.
yeah, and future. Will, will, action, wisdom, and yogic nadis. Oh, and the yogic nadis, the Pingula, and Sushami, the central energy channel.
Oh, the
Rep-
three nadis, right? The Ida,
yeah,
the Pingala, and the Susimna nadi. Yeah, that's a good
yeah.
one. You know.
So that was, yeah. I just thought, yeah, I thought that was interesting. The three tridents, the three prongs represent many different things.
I mean,
So
I would say whichever one resonates best with you, that is the
yeah,
best one. You know, like off the top of my head, that's what I would say. But I like the Ida, the Pingala, and the Susimna nadi, and I like you know, the dreaming state, maybe the last favorite one, but the
yeah,
other ones I like.
yeah. The
You
three
know?
gunas.
Oh, the Gunas, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, very symbolic, yeah, I love has so much symbolism in his appearance,
Yeah, he has
and
three
the
lines on her head, Vibhuti, right?
yeah,
Also, so everything is
mm,
kind of in threes, you know?
yeah. Well, that I guess that's all I have for you, so I just, thank you everyone who joined us, and, I don't know, even though that we're ending, I would like to think that the Soul Talks Sat song, it's with you in your everyday waking life. So I feel like I'm always in a Sat song Soul Talk. So yeah, just because the transmission ends doesn't mean it ends. It'll go on forever. So yeah, I just thought that was a different way of looking at it. Our Soul Talks. So
Yeah, hopefully the words that come out of me, Vedgurudev's mouth, and Vedgari Moksha's
yeah,
mouth give you some inspiration, uplift you, give you some energy, get you through the day, you know? And yeah, thank you for your very inspiring quotes. You know, none of this is possible without you. You know, gives me something to contemplate on. Thank
oh,
you for giving me the opportunity to answer all your profound questions out there.
well, you're welcome. I don't know. I feel like this is helping people. I need to bring some light and liberation into the world. So keep
Oh,
on
and
shining.
also click the like button and
Oh,
hit the
yeah.
hype button, you know,
Hype us up.
because I forgot that. I try to do it in Thailand, they don't have the hype button available. But in America, UK, Canada, I forget the other places, but click the like button and under it you should see a hype button. Give us that hype button, you know. Do us a favor. If you like what we were saying in this live stream, click on the hype button,
Yeah.
you know. Give us that hype button. Boost us up for the algorithm, you You know, we need all the help we could get. You know, so I wish I could hype it. I would hype everything. You know, as
Yeah.
much as I could.
When
You know, but
when you
it's
hype
not
us up,
available
this
in
is what
Thailand.
happens.
You're leveling up, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. I racked my brain for 2 days trying to find the hype button. I was like, I don't see it, Veronica. Where is it? Where is it? You know? No hype
Yeah.
button in Thailand yet, but
Yeah.
hopefully one day I'll hype myself up. But I gotta be my biggest cheerleader. So if you like what we're
Yeah.
doing here, just it doesn't cost anything. Just hit the hype button. How you get to the hype button? You hit the like button, and under it, once you hit the like button, it pops up the hype, and then you
Yeah.
click the hype. You know? So I was gonna make a video about it to show you how to do it, but I can't get it in Thailand. So
Yeah.
you'll just have to take my word for it. Click on the like,
Yeah.
and then the hype button will hit, and then hit it. You know, boost us up, hype us up,
Yeah.
hype
Give
us
us some
up. You know.
CD powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I love it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Power up.
oh, there it goes. You know. Yeah, hype us up. You know. So how you do it? Click the like button, and then a drop down menu will come and say hype, and then click on the hype. Boost us up. You know. Hype up all our live streams, and I think you get 3 per week. So hype up our live streams
Yeah.
and hype up our videos. You know. Your support helps us. You know.
Yeah. Yes. Well, yes, and be good, be kind, and I don't know, it'll all work out. That is the way. And hype us up. I am deliriously happy.
Sandy has some last minute emojis.
Oh, yes.
Hearts, prayer hands. Appreciate it, Sandy.
Yeah.
I think those
And
were
goodness.
candles. Goodness, all goodness. We're emoji heavy here. Keep the emojis coming.
Yeah.
Sandy, click on the hype button if it's available in your area.
Yeah.
Click
Hype
the
us
like
up.
button, and then the hype drop down menu will come. Hype us up. Hype us up.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, any last minute thoughts you'd like to share with us before we go?
Oh, I think that's about it. Mantra Monday
Okay.
tomorrow. Lord Krishna, 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our sad song. For all of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass members, this is Wednesday, March 18th. New Moon Holy Yagna Fire, burning up all your problems in the Holy Yagna Fire. Yeah, that's about it. This week will be our 107th class at the Kriya Yoga School. 3 new techniques, so it should be good. And yeah, just make sure you hype us up if it's available in your area. If you don't see it, it probably means it's not available. I can't see it because it's not available in Thailand yet. But if you
And
can
get your
see it,
Raksha
then
beads.
yeah, definitely visit. I'll play that in a second. Our Kriya
Yeah.
Yoga store commercial. Yeah, Veronica Vedgari Moksha has 7 left. Get them before they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. And if you're outside of the U.S., just contact me. I'll mail them directly from Thailand. And I'm glad Darren and Esther. I don't see Esther here today, but let me know, Esther, if you got it in Australia. And Mariana, I don't see her today, but let me know if you got it in Canada. Darren said in our Saturday class he just got them, right?
Nice.
It just came in the mail.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
that's good. You know, when you mail from Thailand, it's like rolling the dice. 50,
Oh, apparently,
50, it gets it.
Sandy, I guess the hype isn't available where she's at. That's sad. Makes me cry
In
too.
Canada, no hype?
No hype?
Damn. All right, no hype in Canada. All right. Well, U.S. Veronica Vedgari Moksha has the hype. So I asked ChatGPT. It told me like 5 countries have the hype. I thought Canada was one of them. UK has the hype. So Darren, if you watch this later, let me know if the hype's working where you're at. I think it's the UK. I'll have to check the, you know. And once it comes to Thailand, I'll make like a 30-second video to show you how to use the hype.
Yeah. Apparently, you're only allowed 3 per week, or I would be hyping all day, every day.
Yeah, they better never give me the man. That's all I'm gonna do all day. Hype, hype,
Yeah.
hype.
Hype, hype, hype,
I gotta be my biggest cheerleader out here. It's rough
Yeah.
on these
Who else
streets,
is
right?
gonna cheer
Hype,
us?
hype, 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 hype. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's our
So
final
if
message
the
to you.
test it out. If the hype button's in your area, let me know where you're at. How you test it, click on the like. You should see a drop down menu. It says
Yeah.
hype under it. You know, it's only available in certain areas. So if it's available in your area, support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and, you know, hype us up.
Yes.
You know?
Be our cheerleader. Ah. What is it? Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess let's wrap it up. March 15th, VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDAGURUDEV, and VEDAGURUDEV.
Moksha.
Before we get out of here, let me tell you about the different promotions we have at the Kriya Yoga School. So the first way to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by joining the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We have a lifetime membership. It's only $200, one-time payment. Never pay again. Just go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass. And in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get from becoming a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. We have a lifetime membership, one-time payment. Pay once, never pay again. Go at your own pace, go at your own timing, you know, and take your time. You know, it'll always be there for the rest of your life. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. $200, one-time payment. The second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. Support Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork. Go to kriyayogashop.com. We got tumblers, we got shirts, we got notebooks, we got canvases for all Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork. In this video, you'll see everything. Right there is the notebook, Shiva and Shakti, available at kriyayogashop.com. So in this video, you'll see everything you get when you go to our Kriya Yoga shop. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedgurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. So go to kriyayogashop.com, make your purchase today. We have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. It's the first thing you'll see. And we also have Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. So just go to kriyayogashop.com. And what else? If you want to discover Kriya Yoga, 100% free, no pressure, go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Let me show you the image you'll see when you get there. You know, yeah, so right there, Kriya Yoga Authentic Teachings, Kriya Yoga, 2 live streams per week. You're on 1 live stream right now. Number 1 yoga community on SKOOL. So discover Kriya Yoga, 100% free, no pressure. Just go to freekriyayoga.com, click on the yellow join group button, and you'll be in. As you see, number 1 on SKOOL in the spirituality category, number 1 and number 2. Kriya Yoga Masterclass number 1, free Kriya Yoga SKOOL number 2. So number 1 yoga community on the SKOOL platform. Thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga, 100% free, all around the world. So if you want to start practicing Kriya Yoga, but your financial means are not in order right now, you're a little tapped out, just go to freekriyayoga.com. And if you like what we're doing, then you could join us at the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Take us up on our lifetime membership. So let me put that back. And also, let me put that too. If you want to become a member of our YouTube channel, become a member of VEDAGURUDEV'S YouTube channel, just go to youtube.com @VEDGuruDev. A lot of great videos on there. So, yeah, we'd love to have you. So, with that said, I guess we'll wrap up our March 15th VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Real life palm trees, real life Thai ocean right there with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. So we'll go out the same way we always go out, with Babaji's Mula Mantra. If you're going through something and you want to call upon Babaji and call Babaji's direct phone number, I will give you Babaji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. If you resonate with Kriya Mataji and you want to see and say Mataji's Mula Mantra, I will give you mantra diksha for Mataji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next, we will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times, sending peace, love, freedom, and harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. And Veronica will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Loka samasta sakina bhavantu. Loka samasta sakina bhavantu. Loka samasta sakina bhavantu.
Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom, Sat Nam, Sadhu, Tao, Spirit, Swami, Kami, Amen, Amen. Selah Hom.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom. Sat Nam, Sadhu, Tao, Om, Spirit, Swami, Kami, Amen, Amen, Omen, Selah Hom. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedaguru Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedagurudev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.